If you look the defense line of Madrid coming into that game, nobody will even expect say Manchester City go fit lose guard that kind of guarding against Madrid.
True.
But because of the mentality wey this team get, what did you do in the January transfer window? Everybody just sit down.
Nothing.
Arsenal, Man City, everybody was just lackadaisical. They no wan do anything. They just dey silent. And now una dey come dey complain about injury. Nobody gives a damn about your injury crisis. Make do with what you have.
It's so saddening. Say big teams wey know say dem get problem no do anything. They no do anything. When you get the summer before that time, you still no do something. Now you don't get injury problem. Now Kai Havertz, they carry get hope. Otilo, don't go. Olala, he's gone.
He's gone.
We need to find free transfers. But in the meantime, that's just the thing.
No, this guy is making a point. Free transfer. Because you need the season. You need the season.
Just imagine.
You can see, okay, Everton is playing Liverpool tonight. What if, that is a derby match, what if Everton is able to take away 2 points? I'm not talking about 3 points, just 2 points. Alright, now welcome back to the channel. My name is Emeka and I want to understand your thoughts and gather your opinion down in the comment section below. And this time around, we know how the Premier League carry end, the previous one, and then coming up, we had FA Cup and then the Champions League. We saw the thrashing of Manchester City by Arsenal 5-1, and we saw Chelsea winning West Ham in the last Premier League session, and Crystal Palace defeating Manchester United surprisingly at Old Trafford, and then Liverpool showing why they are on top of the table yet again and defeating Bournemouth 2-0. And coming up to the FA Cup, Brighton serve Chelsea breakfast. You understand? Brighton dumped Chelsea out of the FA Cup. Newcastle dumped Arsenal out of the FA Cup. So, Arsenal, let's start with Arsenal defeating Manchester City 5-1. I mean, Starboy Waneri come up as a substitute, banging another goal. He don't score that goal like 2 times this in the space of 3 days. He scored one for Champions League. He scored that same pattern of goal against Manchester City. And seeing that boy is a wonder kid. And then Lewis Kelly, I don't know how what was your thought about that match? Did you really see it coming 5-1 from
that match? To be honest, I knew we were going to win, but the score line, I don't see 5-1 at all. Maybe 2-1, slim victory, 2-1. But if we go win, I don't say we go win because Man City, yes, you could say Man City don't come back small, but when teams don't, they like this season, Man City very vulnerable, so you guys win them. If you know if you win them, that means you guys go back to your own drawing board.
Go back to your own drawing board.
I mean, Manchester United.
That was a jab aimed against this guy.
Manchester of all clubs won at Etihad Stadium 2-1. Manchester United of
Manchester.
So why Arsenal no go fit beat City? So then that as we win them, I know they surprised at all. Yeah.
I mean, Emmanuel, it was a huge loss for Chelsea. Okay, before we go into the FA Cup, I mean, you guys won West Ham. I mean, that goal from Palmer, though it was counted as own goal for Wan-Bissaka. You guys were drawing West Ham, and then Palmer, the show sign saying we want score says by the end of the day, on our star boy, they put them normally.
Yeah. I mean, na game we coming into the game. I been expect Chelsea to win. You understand? And then deliver for me. So not be game where I go say I did surprised. I did surprised with how we win the game, but I know they surprised say we win the game. You understand? But nice one from them. But their inconsistency once again, it's just something else with Chelsea Football Club. Their inconsistencies. I know it's a team really build, but at this point in time, you get where Chelsea don't supposed to stay. Coming into the season, we see how they start.
This is a step up for Chelsea. Sorry to cut you short. I mean, sacking Pochettino, bringing this guy. You guys are still in first four.
Of course. That's what I'm saying. Coming into the season, we see how Chelsea almost at some point in time, say be like say they won't fight for league. You understand? But
na tongue, na carry na hand kill na self. Confession.
There's power in the tongue. But see where we dey now. But anyways, nice one from them. Nice one against West Ham. Nice performance.
I mean, Real Madrid demolishing Manchester City at the Etihad yet again. That same thing where you talk about, say, Man City has been conceding, losing at their home, unlike Manchester City that we all know. This thing came as a surprise, a very big surprise to us. I mean, what can you guys make of that performance?
I mean, I no go say na surprise actually, because everybody know who Madrid be for Champions League. Champions League na their papa get am. You understand? So no be like say.
And that's a dangerous mentality there. For you to know that you get this thing.
Exactly.
It makes it almost impossible for you to be defeated.
Because I mean, if you look the defense line of Madrid coming into that game, nobody will even expect say Manchester City go fit lose guard that kind of guarding against Madrid.
True.
But because of the mentality wey this team get, dem fit no do that thing for Copa, dem fit no do that thing for La Liga. But once e comes to Champions League, there's just that spirit in them wey dem know say this trophy our forefathers don carry am. People wey dey behind us don carry am. So to some people, the greatest player in the world, Cristiano Ronaldo, he come here, he carry am. So we too, we must follow in that footstep. You understand?
True.
So they want to continue that legacy. They are not stopping anytime soon. Nobody is stopping them.
Let's delve in straight up into this weekend's Premier League fixture. And this fixture, we are seeing Leicester coming up against Arsenal. And this Friday, Brighton again in the space of 4 days playing Chelsea. That's a massive one, a massive game. I mean, Brighton never lose for... Brighton have not won in their home, rather, for the past 5 games, drawing 3 and losing 2. They'll be aiming to use Chelsea for the first time in 5 games to win in their home. They've already done that in the FA Cup, and they dumped out Chelsea, and they are still home again against Chelsea side. The Blues.
You see, one thing about this football, we say you no really know wetin you go expect. You know, I did not expect Chelsea to be playing against Brighton, because that lineup that they used against Brighton will still possibly be the same lineup. Say Rich James to start. It's almost the same lineup against Brighton again. So I want to know now, you see that thing we are talking about, mentality. What is that thing you're going to tell them that is different from what you told them before, that they will not prepare with against Brighton? Because if you watch the Brighton game, you know, against Chelsea in the FA Cup, you go see say no be say that no be tactics something, na mentality something. Those boys are not ready to give their all. They are not serious, because a team that is serious to play football, you will not be losing 2-1, or you will not be losing 2-1. Now 2-1 they win that match. You can't be losing 2-1 and you dey play ball like say.
According to you, then turn Brighton to prime backer.
Brighton turn to Barcelona.
They are tiki-taka teams now, normally.
Barcelona. So I don't even understand the mentality of Chelsea coming into this game. I just hope say the coach will get something wey go fit give them, something wey go fit tell them, something wey go fit restructure, recalibrate the thinking of this players.
The thing there now is Chelsea mentally are out of the Premier League title race. See that top 4, una dey 4 now. Now 4 una dey. There should be every reason for Maresca to make sure if third is not reachable. I don't think if Chelsea persists, they can reach third. But that Champions League qualification is ideal for your structure and standard to help the mentality of the players. Now where una belong.
The only way Chelsea go fit forgive Maresca this season, listen to the word I use. The only way Chelsea go fit forgive Maresca na if we finish top 4 and we win Conference League. Anything less than that, Maresca sack.
That is the big question I was asking this. Anything Maresca.
Anything less than top 4 and that Conference League will normally say Chelsea no even suppose to that conversation. But anything less than top 4 and Conference League, Maresca sack.
Maresca what?
Sack.
What do you have to make of that Brighton Chelsea?
that match, you know, say that match na on Friday 14th,
Yes.
na Valentine's Day. So you go see whether Brighton go show love to Chelsea, abi Chelsea go show love to Brighton. But to me, I feel Chelsea need that match. Na then they like they need that point very much more than Brighton, because when you look who dey follow them, Man City and Newcastle dem go play too. So one of them gats drop point so that Chelsea go their point tally go go up. Now na just 1 point. So and now I go see the tactics and lineup wey Maresca go use going into this match. Whether he don learn from the FA Cup wey Brighton comot dem, whether he go make some kind changes. Maybe Madueke go bench, Neto go start, all those kind things dem. Then the right back, whether na Sanchez, James or Gusto go dey that right back. So I wan see the tactics and the lineup wey he go use going to that match, so that we go know whether he don learn from the FA Cup, abi go just go there go full himself again. Brighton go win them. So this weekend we go see wetin Chelsea get to offer. Yeah.
All right. That's that for that. I'm coming into Leicester versus Arsenal. I mean, Arsenal side, we all know, are suffering from injury crisis. Started from this season, Odegaard left, came back. Bukayo Saka left, he's not yet back. Before Bukayo Saka left, Ben White has already gone. Can we score 2 goals henceforth? I don't know. Okay. Your thoughts?
Going into this match, we get so many injury problems for that our attack. Now, Kai Havertz now be the latest player we don't go injury out of season. So we just get assistance now. We just get Sterling, Nwaneri, and Trossard. No backup safe. Like nobody coming from the bench, except so we will go our academy, go check for any protege wey dey there to bring them. But going into this Leicester game, I no sure say dem go dey that of a threat to us. Even if we go struggle, but we win that match. Yeah.
I mean, Ima, what can you make of that game?
I go like to say for this Premier League, I do not feel that any team has the right to complain about injuries. Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, Newcastle, you do not have any right to complain about. One quote wey I go give you.
I go remind you this stuff. You no go waste time.
One quote wey I go give you. You cannot see the future, but you must prepare ahead for the future. If you do not prepare for the future will frustrate you. And I believe say na wetin dey do Arsenal, because equal opportunities were given to you. You are a top team. You know these things will happen. As I dey talk to Arsenal, I dey talk to Chelsea, I dey talk to everybody. Prepare yourself ahead of time. You have the what do they call it? Transfer window. What did you do in the January transfer window? Because I know say some players been done already dey for injury for the January transfer window. Everybody just sit down. Chelsea,
nothing.
Arsenal, Man City, everybody was just lackadaisical. They no wan do anything. They just dey silent. And now when they come dey complain about injury, nobody gives a damn about your injury crisis. Make do with what you have. Na the little thing I go fit talk. If Chelsea today Kobama get injury, I will not blame anybody, because we had João Felix and we loaned him out. For who? You know they play the Felix. You know they play him. But why you carry am come? For situations like this, okay, if tomorrow now that Friday Kobama has an injury to keep him out of the season, what are we going to do? Who go come play there? Nkunku, Wesley go play ball pass. Oh my God.
All right, that was a nice observation from you for Arsenal. See that January transfer window, it's so saddening. Say big teams wey know say dem get problem no do anything. They no do anything. When you get the summer before that time, you still no do something. Now you don't get injury problem. Now Kai Havertz, they carry get hope. Otilo, don't go. Olala, he's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone. And you are having Iragal's son that don't play Man City before this one.
Yes,
because people still have Liverpool. People Chelsea now, people can just use defenders to win Chelsea. That one is understandable.
Now.
Then Man U, that one -1 people can win. But Liverpool that people are contending the title with Alpha.
We need to find free transfers.
That's the bone of point. That's it here.
Which free transfer at this point will be worthwhile
at this point.
Panic buying.
For what is at hand.
No, free transfer can no be free transfer wey dem use collect this tall guy for Man U that time.
Where goes?
Abi? If Arsenal fit get all those 38 years old people now wey you fit call, at least we need the top. Bro,
for the meantime, that's just the thing.
No, this guy is making a point. Free transfer, because you need the season. Need the season.
Just imagine.
You can see. Okay, Everton is playing Liverpool tonight. What if that is a derby match? What if Everton is able to take away 2 points? I'm not talking about 3 points, just 2 points. Will Arsenal depend on what's the probability that Sterling will not go injury?
Yes, that's another.
What's the probability that one area that just came back from injury will not go back to the injury?
That's my point.
So what he's saying, there is a point in that. Find free transfer, whether na 39 years in go, bring and come top 9, making those dey lazy there.
Everybody do what is best for them. If una feel say at this point na wetin una need to go for, fine. E work for Manchester United no mean say e go work for Arsenal. I hope you dey get me. If e work for una, if e no work for una, at this point una no get option again. You have to go and look for somebody.
Alright.
Na something wey dem for don do since.
Alright, let's jump on to the next one and final one before we delve into preferred lineup and then score line prediction. Now for score line prediction, where you go take see man saw it coming. We know who is a prophet amongst us, who have the calling, but in change am enter football to deny. Na fish go swallow am for football, go back where God dey call am. Okay, make we enter this one. Manchester United playing Tottenham. That's the biggest match for the weekend. Tottenham home against Manchester United. 14th, 13th. Man U dey 13th. Tottenham dey 14th.
I call them brothers of destruction.
Oh, United.
Manchester United and Tottenham. If you watch the two of them, e sure me say na them be the Aki and Popo. Manchester United.
No be Chelsea and Man U again.
No be Chelsea and Man U.
Chelsea have been elevated.
No, Chelsea, we have been glorified.
People are ascended.
Now Manchester United and Tottenham. Because I mean, look at their plays, look at their performances. Now them be the Robin Hood of football. They will take from the big boys and then they will give it to Sheffield United.
Toddlers, suckling babes.
What kind of
football team is
that?
that?
They think, like, I don't even understand.
Go ahead.
What do they think? So coming into this game,
Tottenham are looking hungry.
Manchester United.
I know Tottenham have lots of injury problems, more than Arsenal. More, I'm telling you. They listed it the other day. More.
They brought in Manchester from Bayern. So you see, say they bring in one defender like that. So you see, say they see problem. They go cover that problem. You understand? So coming into this game, now point where both teams need so much. Manchester United have been so flopped this season. So I do not I do not even know what we make of their season. I do not know. Save Amad Diallo and Andre Onana. Manchester United should be struggling with Leicester at bottom table.
I'm telling you.
Save Diallo and Onana.
I'm telling you, that's honestly.
Bruno Fernandes has not stepped up as a captain this season. Their top guns, Alejandro Garnacho, he has not stepped up. The big names, Casemiro, Eriksen, Maguire, they have not stepped up at all. Even for Tottenham, the same thing. Richarlison, Solanke, Heung-min Son, these men have not stepped up. I know a massive injury hit them in Van de Ven, but the two teams coming into this game, they will be going for a win. Their mind will just be on the 3 points and they will do everything possible within their power to get that 3 points, because then it is so precious to them at this point that they cannot drop any point at all. So the two teams need this win. It is going to be a very feisty and fiery game. They are going all out for this game. All out, and it's going to be war. I'm telling you, it's going to be war.
All right, Priye, what do you have to say about that? Briefly.
This match, as it stands now, you don't know wetin to expect because the two teams no dey in form at all. Like they no dey consistent. They no fit just give you 3 games in a row winning for Premier League at all. Before Tottenham win Brentford 2-0 this weekend, they've not like for the past 7 games or 6 games, they've not won at all before they won their last match. Then when you go to Manchester United too, they've not won like 3 matches in a row in the Premier League. Either they will draw, their last match now they lost to Crystal Palace. So as it stands now, you don't know what to expect for this match. But now who need and pass will collect the 3 points. The two teams they hit with injury problems too. Mind for the other defense, this guy don't go out of season. Lisandro Martinez too. Tottenham too, yes, they sign, but they get some injury crisis too. So now who need and pass this weekend go collect them. But the two of them, they struggle very, very bad.
All right. Let's go jump into the scoreline prediction. And yeah, you go take no again. The Prophet. I want to understand your thoughts down in that comment section. Tell us what you think and if you agree or disagree with any of the fans right here. And what's your scoreline prediction for Brighton on Friday versus Chelsea?
Well, as a Chelsea fan, I will always want to support my club. You understand? You go dey wrong say I no support my club, but I will be very honest. Looking at our FA Cup game, a 2-2 draw is what I see.
A 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw.
All right.
Chelsea 2, Brighton 2.
Okay. Priye, Arsenal, Leicester versus Arsenal. What's your scoreline prediction?
Arsenal, the match will be very slim winning for Arsenal. Arsenal will win 2-1.
A very slim winning.
Yes, we definitely concede. If you know
against Leicester.
Yes.
Against Leicester.
How the first leg day now?
Against Leicester.
The first leg.
What's so special about Leicester?
Yes, where is Leicester on the table?
Then they struggle too now. Then they bottom.
Exactly.
So, but when you check our
where is Leicester on the table?
Then they bottom. Yes.
So as a team like Arsenal now,
you guys look the injury crisis.
Now my problem with Chelsea fans, I still talking with anybody challenge them. But he just want challenge
against Leicester,
against Brighton.
You know Brighton dey for table.
Brighton away from home. You go check all those factors, all those things go play. Then they 100% fit. Nobody dey out injured. When you check our attack, who fit score for them?
Real Madrid get injuries.
All right. Let's go. Tottenham versus Manchester United. I'll be the one to predict on that one. Manchester United no go survive am. Then they away. You understand? When it comes to Tottenham is always stubborn. Manchester United, if you do top team with Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, when you reach Tottenham, it's a 50-50 game. And with Tottenham recruiting and Manchester United still trying to get their bounce before their feet. See, 3-0 win.
What are the gods?
3-0 win for Tottenham.
So Man will score any goal. Amad Diallo
3-0 win for Tottenham. All right. We've come to the end of this session and thank you for stopping by to Nature Football Freedom. Subscribe, like and turn your notification button. Tell us what to improve on if you are involved in this channel. We want to know what we would like to improve on, and thank you for stopping by to watch. Share this video. We love you. Thank you.